PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Luke Ilvey alongside Rich Beam here in Las Vegas. It's known as Sin City, but we're at TPC Summerlin for the golf. What's this course like?
This golf course historically plays firm and fast and yields lots of birdies. So players going into this week know full well that they have to have the putter going. They need to hit a lot of greens, but they also need to make sure that they're making 5, 6, 7 birdies a day out there. Because if they're not, if they're struggling with birdies and only making pars, then the entire field is going to pass them by. It's a great opportunity because historically the wind doesn't blow very much and all the par 5s are reachable, but still having to make birdies, knowing you need to make birdies, isn't always the easiest thing.
We're in Vegas, and you can even see the famous strip from the golf course. Do the players need to roll the dice, have a little gamble out on that course?
I think you have to gamble everywhere on the PGA Tour, but in Las Vegas, I think it's required, isn't it?
Be rude not to. Can't wait to see what unfolds. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Second shot here on the first. Yeah, that one will play. Lining up the birdie putt here. Ooh, right by the hole. Par putt coming up here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Starting the round at even par. The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Nicely done. From around 140 yards here. This looks to be heading to the green. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. He's currently in a share of top spot.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Outstanding approach shot.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
9 feet to the cup. Oh, what a stroke. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke. But can they maintain it? Let's find out.
The 4th at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Well, here's an unlikely player. A little bit of an underdog, you say?
Yes, but everybody on the PGA Tour can play. He's just an unknown quantity at the moment. I'm excited to watch.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
He's already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Oh, this looks pure. Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well hold. And that will take him to 3 under. And let's have another look at that one. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 5th at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
I'd say about 26 feet or so to the cup from here.
Get in. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
That shot so good, we need to have another look. Leading by a couple after that hole. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Coming off a string of 4 birdies. Good shot there. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. If that's the right pace, this should drop. Oh, that's a fantastic attempt from that distance. Shame it didn't drop. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The seventh at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Nicely done. Sitting at 4 under for the day, currently in the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, that was pure. 12 feet to the cup coming up. That was a gallant attempt. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. He's currently sitting in first place. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. This is from miles away. Remember, putting's a finesse game. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Well holed. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The ninth at TPC Summerlin was a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Typically played in the fall portion of the season, but it really does have a great field these days. The Shriners Hospital for Children's Open, staged in Las Vegas. A great atmosphere around in the city. Rich, what do you like the most about it?
We're in Vegas, baby. I mean, what's not to love about Vegas? And the players love it too, but they also love what the Shriners Hospital for Children is all about. They give so much money back to the charities involved. It's wonderful. They bring a lot of the kids out, and the players understand it. They know it. So as much as they love coming to Vegas, you know, letting their hair down a little bit, a lot of it has to go back to the charity component of it. That's why they come. The golf course is fun. You can freewheel it out here. It is at the beginning of the year. They want to come out and they want to make some birdies. They want to test out new equipment. They want to test out new swing theories. They want to come out and work on their game a little bit in a competitive environment. And there's no better environment than this because they can go out and see where they're at because it's usually no wind, warm conditions, and you can get a good judge of exactly where their game's at. So I think players use this as a building block for the next year's play. And what a venue. I mean, it's just you get rewarded for good shots, you get penalized for bad ones, but it's a really good environment to go out there and, like I said, test new swing theories, work on your game a little bit, and kind of see where you're at.
And it never hurts to make a fast start to the new season. Of course, this is part of that wraparound schedule. And if you're catching a few shows as well or heading into the casinos, well, you get a complete week, don't you?
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of fun in Las Vegas, is there?
As long as it stays in Las Vegas. This one might roll into the rough. And out of the blue like Fu Manchu. Look at this player. Where do they come from?
Kind of coming out of nowhere, but that's what makes this game so great, isn't it? Everybody loves a Cinderella story.
Oh my, right by the hole. Well, they've certainly got the swing and the groove.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Can make this one. It's for par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Now 2 shots up after that one. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Where did that come from? That's not his style. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
Well, guys, the lie is, you know, considering the situation, is pretty good. Hopefully they can get a hold of this one.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Big putt for par coming up. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Not bad. Sitting at 5 under for the day. Currently in the lead. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This one's for birdie.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Oh, so close. And that should secure the par. Well done. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently in first position. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Interesting choice of the driver here. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Two big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Putting for eagle here. Oh, that's criminal. How do you leave that short? 8 feet to the cup. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 6 under. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Going with the 8-iron here. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
That's frustrating. Just 3 feet to the cup. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. That's a good-looking shot there. Second shot here on the 15th. Ooh, really had that shot dialed in. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
With just a small sliver of a lead, this could go any different direction down the stretch.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
That's heading into the rough, I think. The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach into.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with along this green.
From about 100 yards. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset. Nicely done.
And he needs this to save par. And down she goes. Leading by 3 strokes now.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Oh, what a shot by our leader. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Currently 7 under for the round. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Needs this one to kick right. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. And this putt for the tournament. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Our winner of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. It's fair to say they were money this week.
They were definite money this week. Lots of players had a chance coming down the stretch, but only one of them rolled the dice and came up spades in their win.
And Rich, if this isn't a Cinderella story, I don't know what is.
This is what dreams are made of. You have to dream about a situation like this because there's no other explanation for it. Seemingly out of nowhere, holding off all the contenders, getting the job done. Excellent stuff.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.